Well, since you brought up Giannis has been sort of the elephant in the room the entire trade deadline, and past the deadline, he is still in Milwaukee, and he emphatically reacted to that on social media from one of my favorite movies. I love this movie, Wolf of Wall Street, the famous scene, Chiney, you're a movie buff, where Leonardo DiCaprio says, I'm saying. Legends don't chase, he said. They attract. And yet, Brian Windhorst, this saga is not over. Why?
How does he intend to attract them? That's my first question. How do the Bucks intend to attract them? And do those go together? So there is a pathway for the Bucks to improve this team significantly over the summer and get Giannis being willing to sign that contract extension in the fall. 4 years, $275 million. But the pathway is going to include their draft pick getting hit out of the park. Right now, they're in the 7th draft position. They're about 10 or 11 games under 500 when Giannis doesn't play. 500 when he does play.
I mean, listen, you cannot let that pick slide back into 12, 13, 14. That would require them to make the play in here. I will say it does open the window to keep him. I'm not dismissing that at all.
Which part? Him? I mean,
him staying.
Yeah.
How can we? How can any of us dismiss it? He signed 3 extensions in the past. We thought maybe 2 years ago. And if they go out and make a move with that draft pick, or maybe move, Kyle Kuzma or Bobby Portis or Miles Turner, maybe that incentivizes him to stay in Milwaukee. I think we'll watch and we'll see what happens. But as we said, October 1st. He signs the extension. We can all put this to bed. If not, we're going to keep on talking about this.
This is extremely frustrating because you understand the standard for Giannis is winning championships and attracting, but they've already, I keep saying this, how many coaches, how many different players, they've swung big, and it's been like strike, strike, strike. So I do believe, and just based off of his messaging, he loves Milwaukee. Milwaukee has had years loving him, and if there's a circumstance where he can win at home, it makes the most sense. But Perk, I know people are looking at you a little crazy, maybe saying the Knicks won the trade. I'm right there with you. If the Knicks do not win, they're going to have a hard look at themselves in the mirror because they changed the coach, they have a lot of core players, and they're going to realize if this group can't do it this year, then we need to be more urgent about our options elsewhere. And it sort of fits. Honestly, in some ways, Giannis is sort of staying for a while to see if they can build, but he also has another potential good option. It's kind of playing. Did we just fall for his hand? I don't know.
I still believe that this relationship has ended. It's just going to end this offseason because, again, he said, what was his quote again?
Legends that attract?
Legends attract? Attracting who? Like, who's out there raising their hands, screaming, saying that they want to go play in Milwaukee right now? Yeah. Name me one star.
And also, what options do they have to go get that star? They'd have to be incredibly creative to do it.
Right, but I'm saying, so I think this relationship has run its course because even if they happen to get where they want to be in the draft for us, the lottery pick, that's still somewhat, quote-unquote, a rebuild. Giannis, so do you want to stay around for that? I believe not. Again, Wendy, he just wasn't loud enough about what he really wanted or where he wanted to go. And it's okay. Like, he's there. It's going to be interesting, right, just to see the rest of this season because I get it. Giannis, he come out there. Like, that tweet was funny as hell. That post was funny as hell.
It was excellent. I mean, perfect movie, perfect.
Let's see how excellent it is when in the middle of the March when you feel healthy and the team tell you, nah, you ain't playing. Let's see how. I mean,
listen, the Bucks have repeatedly made decisions that have made me scratch my head where I'm saying I don't think this decision is going to work out to keep Giannis, such as cutting a player with $100 million on his contract.
Sure. And
then signing Miles Turner.
And then
so I guess they could play him and keep going 500 and lose lottery position. Like, that could happen. Like, I honestly haven't understood a lot of stuff Milwaukee's done for the last couple of years, so sure, why not?
I will say this. I'm just going back to that Denver game that he got hurt on that Friday night. I think probably the best thing that could have happened for Milwaukee or probably for Giannis is that there was an injury there. And I say this is because there is no more emotional element of him being on the court and losing. He's on the sidelines watching. Now, when he comes back and this team keeps, if they do lose in March and April, does that emotions come back as far as him wanting out?
Well, the only time will tell. But so far, many times in his career, and I had a front row seat to a couple of them, there have been these conversations, and they get incredibly loud, never louder than this year, about what Giannis wants, what Giannis is going to do next. And he has time and time again said, I wanted to remain in Milwaukee. You've heard rumblings that maybe he didn't. And the decision that he's made over and over and over again is to stay.
Shout out to Doc Rivers, too, my Mbutu brother, because you didn't lie to me. I texted you about 3 weeks ago and asked you, was Giannis getting traded? And you said no. And here we are.
And here we are. All right.
He also said Giannis is going to come back and play. So let's see.
Here's the one thing we know for sure. This is not over.
Superstardom written all over him.
A human highlight reel.
Ball with no limit, yeah. Ball with no limit.
Goodness. Ja Morant, ball in his hands. Ja Morant.
Ball with no limit, yeah.
Call 12.
We've passed the deadline, and Ja Morant is still a member of the Memphis Grizzlies. So, Chiney, Perk, DG, the question is, are you surprised, first? And second, who do you think now is in a better situation moving forward? Two players we thought could be on the move and are staying pat. Ja Morant or Giannis Antetokounmpo? DG, I'm looking at you first.
I feel like this is a trick question. I don't think either one of them in a great situation, but I would say Giannis, honestly. He has the opportunity to still get moved for some value. Ja's value has gone down quite a bit, and for the trade for destinations for him, not many teams want him. But Giannis, I think they could find a way to turn around and kind of rebuild that relationship. I don't see it happening soon, but they can do it.
Malika,
Memphis, I think they're kind of done there in Memphis.
Malika, you said, are you surprised? I am quite surprised that Josh remembers a member of the Grizzlies because we know that they're, what's the word Wendy says, retooling. But, and we knew that Giannis's contractual situation would make it much more complicated for teams to get it, but I do believe that Giannis is absolutely in a better position because he's going to sit out. They're going to have an opportunity to assess where they're going to go, which is probably low. He might play, but either way, the better situation for him to resolve this contractually is in the offseason.
I'm going to go with Ja Morant. I'm going to go with Ja because you know why? It's an understanding there. The message has been sent that they're rebuilding and he's not part of the plans. They were actually shopping him, so he don't have to worry and know and think and wonder. No. Just ride it on through, get healthy, but this offseason, you will be gone.
Well, Shams reported that multiple teams are interested in making an offer for Ja Morant, intrigued by his talent, but didn't quite get it over the finish line in terms of making that serious offer. Okay, well, now we have some moves that did happen. We had Jared McCain headed to the Oklahoma City Thunder. We also have Jose Alvarado, which we know Perk is a fan of, heading to the New York Knicks. Bigger impact, Chiney.
You know what? I'm going to go with Jose Alvarado, Grand Theft Alvarado, because the Knicks, their opportunity is defensively. That's where they've cracked down and really built a nice. Oh, wait, you're right.
There you go.
Let me put myself on the board right there. I'm going with the Knicks. They need someone that's tough, that holds them accountable for each and every game. And this guy, like you said, New York native, he's already a fan favorite in the NBA, but now to come back home and make an impact as they're making the push, going from a team with no expectations to the greatest, I like this right here.
Go ahead, DJ.
Last year, I would have said OKC, but this year, I'm going to say the Knicks because Jared McCain, since the injury, I haven't seen much of him get his rhythm yet. It's been tough for him, and he's a Duke kid. But Jose being back in New York, Christ the King, New York kid, I think this is a great pickup for them for their bench. He's going to make a really good impact for them. Wabusele is gone now, which I thought would have bigger impact this year. But with Deuce out, he's going to be huge for the Knicks.
Well, we know where Perk's going.
You damn right. When y'all go right, I go left. Put it right there. Nope. Jared McCain. Jared McCain, because we don't know how long J-Dub is going to be out. SGA is out. You need somebody. And this guy's proven to be a 20-point scorer when he get the minutes and the touches.
Well, let me ask you this, Perk. Is this a NBA Finals preview? Ooh. OKC New York Knicks?
Oh, man, well, we can see it. You know what I'm saying?
Might be.
Knicks Pistons for sure. And then it'll be, you know what you like to say? A brawl for it all.